Something about tapes.
G'day, mate.
It's straight in.
G'day.
We're in the room.
Fucking lovely day, ain't it, mate? Welcome to the world's first Australian podcast.
We always start off by clipping everything. Just peeking every fucking thing on the whole
It's because
system.
as soon as the mic's on, I'm like, I feel the
goes
limelight,
full
and I'm
Aussie.
like, today, hello, my name is Joe, look at me.
I think we spend too much time on our own. And when we get an opportunity to express ourselves,
People are listening.
it comes out.
They actually want to hear what I have to say.
There's at least 8 people that wait for this each month.
Thank you to you 8 people. If 2 more of you could just rate us on Spotify.
We do need a
Yeah.
a Spotify review.
Well, we need Apple
good one.
reviews. We need, if this is the first episode, as a bad one straight away. First thing, please review us, please. But yeah, I'll quickly intro. Welcome to Something About Tapes podcast, where we do stuff to do with tapes. I'm Joe. That is Shane.
Hello.
We are Corcoran. Because we're brothers.
You have to clarify every time.
Yeah, we got a box of tapes. We're gonna chat some shit, and then we're gonna go into the box of tapes, play the tapes that have no labels on them, find out what's on them. Hopefully a recording.
Find a few gems.
Yeah, some guy recording his own farts at home or something. That'd be really funny.
God.
Listen to this one, lads.
It's going to happen at one point.
Just full on. And then we've got a main tape that we're going to listen to that we haven't heard before, but we think it's going to be cool. And this time, we're going to go with Paul McKenna's Sleep Like a Log. That's what the name of this cassette is called.
I actually need it really bad because I cannot sleep like a log.
Yeah, we've both got sleep problems forever. Yeah. My ones are more recent because I've sort of sorted out my sleep, but now I've got a dog that barks at 7 o'clock in the morning, so...
How does he know the time?
Wristwatch.
Sweet. I'm glad he liked his birthday present.
No, I don't. Yeah. No, I don't know how they know.
Routine,
I don't know.
mate. It's just routine.
I think
How did he get in that routine?
They must base it off of their bladder, surely. I can't think of any other reason how a dog
Yeah.
would keep time.
It's like a sand timer.
Yeah. Yeah, we were walking him in the morning as soon as we woke up. And then he started really enjoying that, I guess, and decided that 7 o'clock would be a good time to wake up to walk him.
That is a nice time for a walk, I've got to say. If anyone gets out there at 7, it's glorious.
I can't do anything before work, though. I always feel
Why?
like I'm just one of those guys where, like, even if I start work at like 11:30, I will wake up at like 11, and then I'll go to work.
That's true, actually.
There's no chance that I would wake up at 8, do loads of stuff, and then go to work. That would drive me mental.
Yeah, I can go fishing and all sorts. I'll go down the lake, like...
No, the people, especially the people who turn up to work and they're like, yeah, I went to
ran
gym
here.
Yeah, I went to gym for 2 hours, and I'm like, shut up. What are you talking
I can
about?
only do like really chill stuff, like standing by the
I
water
can't
at 7
relax.
in the morning, and it's all steamy on the lake, and then, like the sun's just come up fully.
But you have to go to work. Our job's a DOS, so it's different.
To be fair, I have done a bit of fishing, but I couldn't enjoy it like I do now. Before, when I had the old work.
Yeah. I just can't turn down. Like, if I wake up, I need to go straight into it.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
That's why I don't get people who can, like, drink before work. People who are like, yeah, I have to have a fucking, like, an
Who
alcoholic.
the hell's that?
Sorry, I used to work in landscaping.
I worked on a building site, mate. I met plenty of drunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stories I could tell working on a building site and working with all those crazy people. I feel like I really want to tell some of them, but I don't know.
We can get away with them. Like, you just got to not mention the names, and then you're fine. You're in the clear. And the next, write them down in your notes, and then
Mad.
just fire them off. We'll have an absolute, like, builder's bum episode.
Yeah, I've got loads.
Right.
I've got stories about fucking saving a horse. I don't know how I can get.
How do we get to it?
How do I get around?
Same as bum slaps.
We'll figure it out.
You ever
heard this one about
Job saving a horse? Clipping's so funny. Why is clipping so funny?
good? You ever heard that one?
It's so
Because it's
funny.
got pub vibes.
Yeah. You about job saving a horse?
Driving home one day, job saved horse. It's like being in the pub with the lads. That's what my ear hole feels like. What was we talking about? What was he on about?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
He's got something.
I'm back to it.
He's got a nugget.
Please review us.
Oh, God.
I've remembered. If you do listen to this pod and you love us,
Wait.
please do review it on Apple or...
Dude, I get
Spotify.
emails from Apple every month.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, but that's not the pod.
Oh.
That's just your shit music. No.
Ouch.
But yes, if you could review us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, I think you actually get to write a little bit on Apple. That'd be really sweet. That would fucking help us out so much in getting like people seeing us, because if loads of people listen but we get no reviews, then it just thinks that our pod's shit. And it might be.
Can I review it? Because I've got my own Spotify account.
I've done it.
Have you?
Yeah. I'm one of the 6 reviews.
That was a trick.
Trick, yeah. Yes, so I've got a weird phenomenon at my house, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this via pod, but I hope that I can.
Okay.
Right, so
let's try.
I have this is a strange phenomenon that's happening at my house, and I cannot...
Is it spooky?
I can't figure out how the fuck it's happening. Right? It is fucking...
It's not Return of the Flies again.
No, it's not Return of the Flies. I can't even... What am I supposed to even say about that one?
Just leave it.
Yeah.
It's like bum slaps.
I'm going to leave bum slaps. Return of the Flies, I'll tell that story one time.
One day.
But yeah, okay, so I have normal sink, normal drain. Think of your sink and your drain in your house. I have a normal sink and drain in my kitchen, right? Normal, okay? And it leads outside into the garden. There's a pipe that leads to the outer drain, yeah?
Yeah.
So you turn the tap on inside, goes down the drain inside, and then that water comes out of a pipe and goes down another drain in my garden. Yep, completely normal, okay? Problem is, spoons keep appearing in the drain. Full size, normal spoons. We'll go to eat a bowl of cereal. There'll be no spoons in the house. I'll go into the sink to wash up a spoon. There are no spoons, yeah? I go out into the garden, and in the drain, there's 4 spoons.
What have you got plug hole wise?
Normal plug hole. Non-spoon.
So there's no way a spoon would...
No, absolutely, physically impossible.
It's a spoon-resistant plug hole.
Physically impossible for a spoon to fit in there unless the spoon suddenly became a straw and went down there and then reformed as a spoon outside.
And that's just as spooky.
Yeah, ghost spoons.
We should save this for the Halloween app.
Hello, spooky spoons. No, how is it happening though? How is it happening? There's no physical way for a spoon to go down a drain.
What about the overflow part on your sink? Have you got a hole where if it goes above?
But that's smaller than the plug hole, I would say, that hole.
So definitely 100% no way a spoon.
There's no hole of which a spoon could travel through to get through the pipe. And the pipe outside has an L bend in it.
So I'm saying it's got to be an animal. One of your many animals.
My theory before I figured out that they were our spoons, right? Because spoons kept appearing in the... This is so weird, right?
I reckon it's your girlfriend.
Just trying to speak me out.
She's been TikToking it for weeks.
Yeah.
You're like, what is happening? She's just like...
every time. She's filming every time I'm like, the spoons! The spoons! Yeah.
You're blowing up right now.
So I have no idea how they're getting out there. And my initial thought was like, okay, a crow has stolen a spoon and accidentally dropped it near my house, or maybe there's a crow nest on top of my house and they steal spoons.
It's magpies, isn't it? They like shiny stuff.
Yeah, magpie, crow. There's a magpie nest on top of my house. They steal spoons. I don't know why. They nest on my roof. And then they must drop the spoon accidentally, and it goes down into the guttering, and then that goes down into my drain, and then there's a spoon there. And I was like, that is the only logical explanation. I cannot explain this any other way other than that. And that is mental. Yeah, that is.
I'm glad you cleared that.
Class A mental. If I describe that to anyone else, I'm a nut job, right?
Yeah.
But
crack on.
And then I thought that was the theory. That was whatever. And then I realised that we have no spoons.
So they're definitely
they are
your
my
spoons.
There's a pattern on the spoon. Is the pattern from my spoons?
I think your cat
No way. There's no way.
Your cat picks them up
The cat picks up a
in his
spoon.
mouth, and
He can't leave the house without us opening the door for him.
well, he's good at hiding spoons.
I can't think of any.
It's either your wife or your cat. No, you ain't got a wife. Your girlfriend or your cat.
Or my house is a polymorph.
You've got the
Yeah.
most fucking dumb ghost there is.
Yeah. It says spoons in the drain.
Spoons in the drain.
I'm gonna included with this episode. Okay, I'm gonna include a picture of my drain.
Wait, what else is in your drain? Because I've seen your kitchen. There's lots of stuff strewn around there. What?
No, nothing.
Any other items?
Nothing else seems to pass through except for spoons. There's no forks.
So
There's no
fucking
forks in the
weird.
drain. There's no knives, which are thinner.
Have you got
There's
forks
no
in the
knives
house?
drain.
Or have they
Yeah,
vanished?
tons of knives, tons of forks, no spoons. And every time we go to look for spoons, they're in the drain in the garden. And, and they've gone through an L bend of pipe.
I've cracked it.
Right.
You've got a secret heroin addict living in your shed.
Yeah. They're always burnt when I get them out the drain. It's weird. I'd say, yeah, they're unused spoons, I would say. And when they appear in the drain,
That's spooky, man. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I don't know what I have no
I've
idea.
got no idea. It's got to be an animal.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're getting like through the sink system. Something's carrying that outside.
Yeah. And then leaving it in the drain.
Yeah.
Where, like, the spoons were in the sink. They went from the sink, which leads to the drain, out the door, and in the drain. It's so coincidental, like, if an animal's doing that. It is mental. But yeah, that is the mystery of my drain. I wanted to record that because later when I die and they found spoons inside of my body.
I go round there and you've just been jammed into a drain.
Yeah. When I haven't turned up for 5 days and then you find me in the L bend of my drain.
You'll know it was a poltergeist.
It was the poltergeist. Yeah.
That's genuinely mystifying.
Yeah. I'm a man of science. I always, anything that happens that I'm like, no,
I'm open
that could have been
to
the thing.
being a wormhole.
Yeah. I'm not open to supernatural stuff. But that one I really can't explain.
I don't think-
seriously don't know how to explain that one.
No, it's bizarre.
I'm going to include pictures of all my shit, so any viewers who thinks they're an internet sleuth, you could possibly solve
This is
it.
good. We've got a real mystery to unsolve. Unsolve. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
No, solve.
No, solve. Yeah.
Fuck it out.
Yeah. That's that one. Oh, I need a beer after that.
If you just opened a beer, I'll be like, what the fuck? It's you putting the spoons down there, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Just blacked out.
He's like 8 beers deep.
Just coming outside. It's spoon time.
Spoony. I reckon you're blowing up on TikTok right now as Spoon Guy.
Yeah. He's recording a video every day, like,
Day 126. He still thinks spoons are transforming.
He's taking it to the pod.
yeah.
Day 152. He's just released a podcast saying about the spoons.
Is there a Paul McKenna tape that how to help you with a spooky mystery?
Yeah.
We've got a whole series, but none of them are going to help us with that one.
No. That would be even scarier, I think, if we were looking through and it was like, spoons in your drain? Question mark.
Wait, one of
He knows.
who's the spoon bender? Yuri Geller.
Yeah. That's why he might have snuck in my house and fucking looked in the
Yuri
drain.
Geller's been round.
That could have been. Yuri Geller could have come around my house, looked in the drain, all the spoons were like, went down the hole. Fuck me.
Maybe Key watched a YouTube video on how to bend spoons.
He's been watching The Matrix.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got no idea.
No.
That's
It's just proof that we're in a simulation, I think.
yeah. Sometimes it glitches out, man. Sometimes it just glitches out.
People at home, I
We're a
will
man
include
of
pictures.
science.
I will include pictures. I am a man of science.
But also, we're in the Matrix. But also, the Matrix glitched out, and my spoons now live in a
spoons.
drain.
Have you got anything?
No.
I got, for Christmas we got those like fancy shower gel packs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I got it was shampoo and stuff like that. But one of the shower gel things was like the cooling shower gel.
Oh, it's like mint.
Yeah,
tingly one.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
one of them.
no.
I know, and I didn't know.
Oh no! I know where this is going.
Yeah, and I fucking blasted it into my sponge thing. What are they called? The
Loofah? No,
Yeah,
that's another one.
Flouncy? I don't know. That thing that you wash yourself with in the fucking shower.
Scouring pad.
Yeah, the scowler.
What's it called?
I don't know, but that sponge thing, I put it all on that, and then I put it all over my fucking body, and then I was just chilling for a second, and then my body just started
Turn into ice.
especially my ass.
You went for a deep clean with a fucking.
Went in there for the ass and
Oh my god!
iced my ass out. And while I was in
What
there,
about the old tip?
never. And then when fucking I was experiencing that, and I was getting it all off my body and that, I remembered that my mate David on Facebook years and years and years ago, when Facebook first started and everyone was on it. You know, when all the brands started coming onto Facebook,
Yeah.
and links came onto Facebook, as all brands did. And one day I went on, and my friend had commented on the links page, just saying, "Your cool metal shower gel stings my balls," right? And it literally had like 150,000 likes. It was so early.
It blew up.
It was so early for branded Facebooks, and for
Yeah.
that to have like 150,000 likes or whatever, it's just like, yes, that is everyone's experience with their cool metal. Fucking sting my ball shower gel.
What the fuck?
But yeah, that was really funny because it does. The cool shower gel still does sting your balls. Be aware. Be aware of that stuff. I haven't used it
Be
again.
aware.
Who wants that? Who wants that experience in a shower? Can you, someone, if you enjoy cool, like metal stinging shower gel, please do not message us. I don't know why I would even start that sentence. But
What the fuck?
chaos.
Whilst we're talking about funny
Stinging your balls.
bad
No, go on.
products, there's a guy in our town. Have I done it? I might have done this.
Yeah.
Right. There's a guy in our town with spray on hair. Have I spoke about this?
I can't remember. I don't know. I can't. Go on.
So he's got the classic, like, you know, where they still have the hair around the top of the ears and sort of around the front. It's
Oh,
sort of
yeah, yeah.
classic bald on the top sort of guy.
Mm-hmm.
But in that section is just like a spray paint. It's like a textured spray paint.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
It's I don't know if it's an actual product of like spray on hair.
Fluff.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it looks like silly string or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks
is.
insane.
I
I was
thought-
walking behind the guy and I was just like, what the fuck? I've never seen anything like it.
I thought you was going to say you just literally sprays like flat spray paint, like just matte black. Flat spray.
You'd at least go with one of them textured ones that's like to make it look like marble or like a stone effect.
Yeah.
Just spray the top of your bald head.
Yeah, it's funny to me that if I start going bald, I think I'll just shave it off, you know? Shane's deep in
It's called
Dude.
Maine.
your algorithms. Fucked. It's going to be so fucked. You're
Wait.
nearing 40.
Oh, no.
You're nearing 40 and you're searching hair fucking...
I didn't even do it on DuckDuckGo either. Oh,
Prepare for hymns and keeps fucking
we already get
adverts.
them. It's just based on my age group. I get them on IG.
I get hymns one and I find them offensive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, excuse me.
We've both got really thick, long hair. Pause.
Hymns is erectile dysfunction.
I've still got real thick hard
We've
ons.
got massive, big, thick, long hair.
Which one's the hair one then?
Keeps.
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you meant to fucking keep up with all these names? Hymns.
There was a
Keeps.
the other day, you know, Manscaped. I got the lawnmower 4, by the way, for Christmas.
Like it,
That's a message from your girlfriend, isn't it?
mate,
Fucking
I've
Manscaped.
literally never shaved my balls. Don't shave your balls and put that fucking Lynx Metal.
Yeah.
You're going to be in big trouble, mate.
Metal.
Metal.
How
How did we get there? Spray on hair. That's how we got
Spray on hair. The bit where the top's gone, but they keep the side thing.
there.
I just find it weird that is like an acceptable thing in society. That we like. I'm not dissing bald men in any way, shape, or form. What I'm saying is,
You got to rock it.
that is a mental hairstyle. You know what I mean? Like, if we take away baldness and male pattern baldness and stuff like that, and we just look at that hairstyle objectively, that is mental, dude. And then people just walk around.
Mate, there's so many of these.
Yeah.
There's old ladies with blue hair. Come on. That's insane. In
Do
any
they
other
make it blue?
Yeah, it's a
They
blue
ch-
rinse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a product for old people. I thought when your hair goes grey, it just goes a little blue as well sometimes. Is that not what happens?
No.
Is there like old people aimed product for blueness?
Yeah.
That's
Don't make me Google blue rinse as well.
Because to me, blue hair is like a really millennial thing. Is that
You
right?
can't talk today.
No, it's that word that I can't fucking
Millennial.
say. Millennial.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a millennial thing. Having blue shut up. Having blue hair. You told me it was right, and then I fucking said it again.
It was right.
I thought blue hair in general was like invented in 2015.
It's not that sort of blue. It is kind of like a grey tint, purpley, bluey tint on a grey hair, basically.
Does it look better than grey? Why are they doing it?
I've got no idea. I never got to ask Grandma.
She's still alive.
No, she's not.
Oh, the other grandma.
Dad's mum.
Not Nan. Yeah.
Imagine doing a seance and that being the question.
We finally got connection with your grandma.
What's blue rinses all about?
Just real quick, just want to have a little blue afro. What's it? What's it that? Did your husband like blue? What's it? What's the deal?
Remember when you had a little blue afro? That's fine.
Yeah.
Why is that fine? Why is that all right?
What?
Spray on hair and little blue afros.
I don't think it's all right. I think the spray on hair.
It is, go downtown. And
I
their
think the
wolf
blue afro,
fleeces.
for all we know, blue afros could make 80-year-old men fucking horny as all.
Oh God!
They can see that and be like, "Oh, fucking love the blue,
Don't.
love the blue."
Oh, I really want to Google why. That's the thing. None of them are doing it.
None of them are on the internet.
None of them are doing it at home. They go to a hairdresser's and they come out with a nice blue rinse.
I think if you Google it, you only ever find mystified people because like there's no
It's an absolute unknown mystery.
no one over 85 has written down why.
Oh my God. We need to find a nan ASAP and ask them why they do the little blue rinse.
Yeah, or a granddad and be like, "Does that is that what does it for you?"
I don't reckon they like the blue rinse.
They think it's too BuzzFeedy.
It's so weird. It's a weird little bit of culture, that is. I wonder if that exists in other countries. Like, is that
Yeah.
just in the UK?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's really common.
I've never ever seen the product in shops. I've never seen it advertised like on TV. Like, "Are you an old biddy? You got a little white fro? Guess what? Blue rinse." Some old woman like,
Best advert.
I didn't have sex for about 15 years. I did a blue rinse once and I'm fucking getting railed.
Oh, God. We're doing a Patreon episode now.
I said grandma's getting railed. That's enough to get censored.
We're going behind a paywall now.
We're just going to creep behind a paywall now.
Welcome to the pod. There's a lot of forbidden hairdos, man.
Definitely.
Didn't you have an interesting experience to tell me about when you went to an open mic?
Yeah, if we're going to go to gigging stuff,
I've
shift along.
That in the same night that no, that was Christmas. That night you was hosting, or one of the nights you was hosting, me and...
Which one was this? Sorry, is this at Christmas? Oh.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was actually, because you was dressed as Santa.
Yeah. As soon as I walked out of that gig, my Santa Claus belt had already come off.
You was just a guy in a red jumper and
You just
trousers.
look like a fat elf. Like the belt really brings together. Like, imagine Santa Claus now and then remove his belt. It just really brings everything together. The belt. I didn't realise until I looked at the photos afterwards, and I'm just a fat gnome. No. But yeah,
The The gig.
Gig stuff. Been doing hosting. Been learning. Oh, by the way, this is comedy stand-up. If you've never heard this pod before, I am a stand-up, but I'm a newbie stand-up. And lots of funny stuff happens at the open mic.
It's so painful and funny at the same time.
If you like cringe, then it's the place to be. If you don't like cringe, then
Don't go.
yeah.
I have to build myself up to be able to go.
Essentially.
Mentally, I have to be like, I can deal with this today.
I could do it today. Yeah. So I've been hosting. It's been going fun. All of that stuff, whatnot. But I sign the people up. People come to me at the beginning of the gig, and they say, "Hey, can I go up? Can I go up for 5 minutes?" Blah 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 blah. A guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hello," like really eager, like straight away. And I'm like, "Yo," and he signs up and stuff like that. And I was like, "Sweet." And then he walked away, and then he turned around, like went to walk away, and then realized like he had forgotten to say something. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, it might be a bit different."
Oh,
And
dear.
stuff. And I was like, "Okay, cool, no worries. We got different guys here." So
Everyone's quite different, but if
Yeah.
someone's warning you, there's alarm bells.
I was like, what's the name for when I call you out or whatever? And he was like, the reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
Oh my God.
Now, if by some strange coincidence that person is listening to this,
Oh God.
this is fun, and you have to accept this stuff when you're a noob.
This is part
Comedian.
of stand-up.
Yeah, this is part of it.
open mic stuff.
So yeah, I let him know when it's normal gig. I let him know when it's one act before him because he needed to get ready. He said,
Gonna come in on horseback.
yeah. I was like, you got 5 minutes. And then he goes away, and he comes back in, and he's in a cloth, like a cloth shirt,
robe.
like there's no arms or sleeves or anything. It's just like a poncho,
It's like a poncho type.
made of leather kind of thing.
Made of leather.
Yeah, like he's trying to look like Genghis Khan.
Did he wear a leather poncho?
It was essentially a torn leather poncho, some shorts, and then a fur hat.
Oh my
And
God.
then he had eyelined himself up a little bit. And I
Gone
honestly, yeah, I thought, this guy's probably been on a few times. This guy has like a character that he does
Yeah.
and whatnot. And then the other act was just about finishing up, and he leant over to me and was just like, "I haven't written anything down."
He's just dressed
And I
as...
was like, "What?" And he was like, "I haven't written anything down. I'm just going to try freestyling." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And he's like, "I'm a bit nervous, but, got to give it a go." And I was like, definitely. The act finished. I was like, "The reincarnation of Genghis Khan!" And everyone's like, "Ah!" And then this dude comes up to the stage, like, dressed as he is or whatever. And he was just like, "Oh, hello. Should have written it down. Should have written it down. I had." And he was just like choking
Oh no.
on stage, right? Choking on stage, dressed as Genghis Khan, right? And then he said like one joke that he had prepared or whatever, and then people like kind of laughed, and then he did that thing where they like kind of take a step away from the crowd, like backwards, like give himself some thought space, and he just literally was just looking out at everyone, kind of like,
He'd been bedazzled.
yeah, he was so confused, and he was like, "It's not as easy as it." I was gonna try and just do it freestyle, but
Oh my God.
I ain't. And then he was like, I'll
just
leave it
gonna
there.
leave it.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. And then come off stage, and everyone was like,
That's insane.
But the funny thing about it is, like,
Oh
yeah,
my
that
God.
whole outfit, the name reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
That's how far he'd got
That is it. That is the
It's
end.
drawn-
That was the end of plan.
to stop there.
Yeah,
I've
and then
got
the
this
rest of it
night
was to go
sussed.
on stage and just be like, I'm just gonna go on stage and just channel Genghis Khan.
That's
And-
fucking insane. What?
So-
Was this one joke Genghis Khan related?
No, it's nothing to do with Genghis Khan. It was absolutely nothing to do with it. It was
That
like,
guy's a fucking legend.
fucking
mate.
go to the shops, fucking, you know what I mean? It was like non.
Did you speak to him afterwards?
Yeah, so he has been up a few times, but he is new. Not new as
No
in-
shit, mate.
Yeah. He used to do it, and then he stopped doing it for about 6-7 years, and then he's just starting up again now, and that was like his 6th or 7th or 10th time or whatever.
That's
but
crazy,
he
man.
thought he would try something new, but it doesn't end there.
Holy shit.
So that we can forgive him for that one.
Yeah,
Because-
fair play.
Yeah, he went up there.
That's a bold move.
Bold move. You tried to go up there with nothing and just allow your brain to come up with shit, and it didn't fucking work.
He got bedazzled by
Yeah.
the light and the crowd.
That's what you're supposed to do at open mics. Do that. It is fucking hilarious, though. Like, as a comedian, and like,
Was all the comedians laughing?
um,
Was there many there?
I tend to be the only one who laughs at meta comedy.
Yeah.
Like, Nate will occasionally laugh when someone bombs, but if he doesn't like the person, then he
just
won't
ignore
laugh at
them,
them. Yeah, he would just ignore it. But for me, like, I love when people are like dying on stage. It makes me laugh so much. So I'm there laughing, but not many others know. But fucking, that is the thing to do, is to go on stage and try stuff out. That's what to do at an open mic.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So we're not dissing that guy. I'm saying that's
Fair play.
what he did wasn't funny in the way that he thought it was going to be funny.
was so brave.
Yeah, but it was brave, and I laughed at him. Like, but then he came back the next week,
Oh my
Right.
god.
and he was like, "Can I sign up again?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." And he was like, "Call it the revolution of Genghis Khan or something like that, or the evolution of Genghis Khan." And I was like, "Okay, cool, that's fine, or whatever." Exact same situation. I warned him before the act before him. I said, "Hey, you're going to be on in 5 minutes." And he was like, "Cool, I'm going to go get ready." Fucked off. Came back in the exact same attire, except he had sunglasses on. So he had a fur hat, sunglasses, leather poncho, shorts, right?
Oh my
And
god.
then this is the worst. And then he put like a Bluetooth speaker around his neck. And I went on stage and I was like, "Everyone, this is something a bit different," because I knew what was going to happen. I was like, "This is something a bit different, but I want you to give your put your hands together for."
Doing your best for him, mate.
Yeah, trying to warm him up. Like, something weird's about to happen, and I was like, the evolution of Genghis Khan or whatever. And then I ran to the back of the thing, and he stood at the back still. So I was like, oh, he's going to do some sort of approaching thing. He wasn't. He was trying to get the song to play and his Bluetooth thing to connect.
no.
He hadn't connected his Bluetooth speaker to his phone. And so he was pressing play. And then the song was playing out of his phone. And he was like, oh, hold on. One minute.
Oh my
Literally
God.
the whole crowd. There's a massive crowd there. And they're all
Looking back.
Yeah, looking backwards from the stage to see where the guy's coming. And he stood there on his phone. Like,
I think this guy might be the best comedian in the room.
he was trying to play it. He was like, oh, it kept playing for his phone. And then there's some girl come over, which I assume is his daughter, and she helped him like pair the speaker and that. It was like, and then I had to run back on stage and be like, he's just, he's getting
There
ready.
was some technical problems.
Yeah, this guy's getting ready. And then he was like, oh, I got it now, I got it. And he started playing just dance music through his thing. And then he walked onto stage and he turned around and faced away from the audience. And then he turned back and he had white powder
Oh no.
on his nose.
Oh no.
and his sunglasses on and dance music playing through his thing. And he was like, oh, right, I'm evolution of Genghis Khan.
Oh my god.
And then he just did a bit again. He didn't prepare anything again, didn't write it down again.
he just added sunglasses and a speaker.
Added speaker. Just to play, like, he's holding a mic to his face. The speaker's like at his,
just booming through the
yeah,
sound
it's below his chin, the speaker. And then he realised that the song was going through the mic, and then he looked down at his phone and was like, should I? No, I'll leave it on. And then and then carried on with his non-routine.
God. I mean,
It was,
the guy
yeah,
is either a genius or actually insane.
yeah.
Which one do you reckon it is?
I think he's insane. I think he's insane.
Well, I'm gonna go with genius.
If it was meta comedy, it'd be so good. Like, I would applaud that, but I don't believe that it is meta comedy. That was the tale of Genghis Khan, and he will come back. I'll probably have more updates on Genghis Khan's progression into comedy, but
I really like this guy. I'm gonna try and come.
I'll point him out next time you're there. But I have one more story, but I'm not going to include it here. This is going to be an ad for the Patreon instead.
Join the
right?
Patreon. We
join
can
the
actually
Patreon.
let loose.
I can tell you some incredibly gnarly stuff that happened on the Patreon. I can't even describe the story here, basically. But I haven't told Shane yet. But on the Patreon episode, attached to this episode, there'll be that extra little bit there. Join our Patreon. We've got 7 Patreons right now.
Join.
So join us. It's a quid or $1, and there's loads of podcast extras. There's loads of samples if you're into music production.
Music and
Yeah,
royalty-free stuff.
loads of stuff, loads and loads and loads of stuff. So you can go check it out before you buy it. But
I'm
it's only
excited.
$1. It's $1.
I'm very excited for the story.
For the story,
as
yeah.
much as anyone else. Well,
Yeah.
behind the paywall, guys.
Yeah, sorry to paywall you guys, but that's that.
We got to make a living.
Yeah, yeah. I actually have one more little tiny ad for Patreon. I actually have one more story that I'm going to tell in Patreon that's not related to comedy, but it does involve the police knocking on my house just 3 days ago.
Oh, sick. Did you answer the door?
Oh, yes. And Key was like, why did you answer the door? And I was like, because it's the police. Yeah. But anyway, I can't tell you that one unless you spend £1.
You cheap little whore.
You bastard.
£1.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I'll give you £1 now, mate.
I'll give you £1. Tell it. Yeah. That's
good.
I think that's all I've got. We should probably dig into the tape box.
We've been chatting for ages.
Because it was a slow start.
I ain't got much, really. I ain't done much. I've been to London.
What? So you went to London for your birthday?
Staying down East London for a bit. Just buy some records and some artwork and shit. And we were having some beers. And we just went down this one lane. And there was no one there when we got there. And we sat down, drinking a beer. And then they set a table up directly across from us, like a long bench type table.
Who?
The pub across.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I clocked, it's Super Bowl. It's the fucking Super Bowl night.
Yeah.
So they had loads of stuff going on for Super Bowl. So next thing, 8 people come and sit in front of us. And then they start setting the plates out. And it's a hot wing challenge. Or it's a chicken wing eating challenge.
Oh, no. What, at the pub? What was
the chicken wings were supplied by like this food truck down the way.
Yeah.
And
when you got to eat as many as you can.
It was as many as you can in 2 minutes. But there was like a few girls, a few guys, and then the 3 guys at the end. Just before it started, they just pulled out a spliff. Yeah. They just hit this 3 in a row, mate. They were just like bang bang, pass it down, and they just chained it until it was gone.
Yeah.
And then them 3, they ate 21 wings in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Smashed it.
Absolutely crushed it, man.
Oh my god.
It was savage. But when we got there was no one there. And then all of a sudden we're in like a massive crowd had formed around where me and Azul had sat. We just happened to sit directly across.
Yeah.
And mate,
it's in the best seats.
I was like, for a minute I was like, this is going to be hilarious. And I was like, we're about to, the tray of wings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even eat chicken wings, man. The tray that they brought over, it was 150 wings on this tray.
That's mad.
And I was just like, how many chickens is that? Fucking hell.
75.
Yeah, but I bet it's more than that because they ain't pairs of wings. They'll just be like 1 wing from one chicken, 1 wing from another chicken.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be thousands.
The minimum. The minimum 75.
But it went through like hilarious to absolutely disgusting because watching someone destroy 20 wings in a 2-minute window is fucking horrific, man.
Oh my god.
And people were like, he's got the technique, you got to bite the end, bite the gristle off and suck it off the bone.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, that is the technique, isn't it? Where
It was
like,
so funny though. It was fucking unreal.
Yeah, just had to be happening when Super Bowl was on as well. Like the Americans are here. Let's have an eating contest.
It was. Oh man.
So eat off.
It was horrific to watch.
Yeah,
But very funny.
Yeah,
And then late at night, it was just all sweet shops and like samosas and little cookie dough treats and shit like that. They're the only shops that were left open.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so cool,
That's
man.
the way.
That was the one. But yeah, the chicken wing challenge was pretty funny. What's that program that used to be on TV we used to watch? Man v Food.
Oh, the guy used to go to the restaurants and eat there. Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. What channel was that on? I still watch that.
Man v Food, mate. I was on
Yeah.
Discovery or something.
Yeah.
It was one of them channels before it went full fucking mermaid.
Full freak out.
Full ancient aliens.
Yeah, I missed that show. That guy's probably dead now, surely, right?
We need to look that guy up.
This is all stuff that I'm going to cut, probably.
Yeah, cut it all. Cut it all.
I like those guys, though. The people there's one on YouTube as well, called the LA Beast. You ever seen that?
I've seen it. I don't watch the videos because it grosses me out.
Yeah.
People like them mukbang videos where they just
just eat food horribly. That's gross.
Fucking disgusting.
But the LA Beast does, like, he just consumes weird shit. He's one of those guys. But like, I've seen a video of him drinking a liter bottle of Crystal Pepsi from like 1980, whatever.
My God.
Yeah, and he just like literally drinks it all and then just projectile vomits for 10 minutes.
So it's
But
fucking like 70 years out. What year is it from?
It was like from Crystal Pepsi got discontinued in like 1986 or something.
Oh shit!
And he had a bottle from then.
Fuck.
And he downed the whole
Could be
thing.
like 50 years old. Or
Yeah, it's
something.
gnarly. It's gnarly.
Ugh.
And then recently as well, the one I saw recently, I'm not watching these religiously, by the way.
Sounds like you're into it. Boy.
It is like old YouTube. It like reminds me of like that pure old YouTube. But yeah, he drinks like 6 bottles of this like ultra sour drink. It's like got 400 times more sourness than other sour drinks on the market. It's like,
Can't be good for your insides, man.
no chance, dude. And then he pours like 6 of them into a liter bottle, but he's got like this contraption he made, and it's like
So he can down stuff.
Yeah, you attach a leaf blower to it, and they're like it's like a section, an assortment of pipes, and you attach a leaf
It's
blower,
like siphoning.
and you switch it on, and it like blows the liquid into your mouth, basically.
You spray it into your own mouth. I
He's
thought
dri-
it was just for getting it from one bottle to another.
No, it's to him. It's to getting it to the bottle into his body.
As fast as possible.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? You ever done a beer bong?
Yeah, we used to call them strawpedos.
No, they're slightly different though, because the strawpedo allows you to drink. You get an air.
Yeah,
you put a straw
just-
into the bottle, and then that's an
literally
airflow,
just-
and you can wolf down like a glass bottle real quick.
I've seen someone do a litre of rum.
But yeah, that's fucking insane. But a gravity bomb / beer bomb /
Yeah.
beer bong is like you hold the
It's
thing
like a
up.
tube, isn't it?
Yeah, you hold it up high, and then you fill that with water, and then as soon as you start drinking, like the gravity and pressure
Just
forces it into your body, so you just kind of like let it pass through your throat. It's a really hard thing to do, but it if you can do it, you can fucking like tank beers so quickly.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what he's built. He built like a one, but the leaf blower, there's no gravity involved. The leaf
Just
blower
forces
is the
it.
air, yeah.
That's insane.
And he literally like like drinks the whole thing, and then afterwards he's just like, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, LA Beast.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, just KOs.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah, it's funny shit.
Why don't they invent something useful?
Yeah. The beer bong thing's pretty funny. It's like
I
having
need to get liquid into me as fast as possible.
But he could have just used gravity like a beer
Could
bong.
have just held it above his
Instead,
head.
he'd got a leaf blower and attached it to a pipe.
Do you know why? He couldn't get it all in the shot.
Yeah. When I
He
was
got sponsored by Steel or whatever it is, the ones that do the fucking leaf blowers.
when I was at Download Festival, they would grab your drink out of your hand and throw it into a beer bong and be like, "You want your drink?" And you just got to drink it.
You lot was so fucking 18.
No, I mean like it would when you're walking down in the village, like random people will come up to you and take your
What,
drink.
not even in the festival?
No, yeah, well, the village, the
Oh,
festival
right.
village, yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Thought you meant in Donington or whatever.
Yeah. Some old woman just grabbed my beer and I was like,
Come here, you little punk.
yeah.
Think you're fucking hard? Try some of my drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, in the festival village, like strangers will grab your beer off of you and put it in a beer
Fuck
bomb
that.
and be like, "You've got to do it now," and you just go, "Oh God,
That
go on
shit-
then."
Do you know what? COVID was good for summer because it got rid of that shit.
Yeah. Since COVID, that has never happened. But we had a beer bong, and then some guy. The guy was from Camp Ketamine, which was the camp next to us. They had a flag that said Camp Ketamine.
Oh my God.
Charlie, his name was. I don't know his last name. He's completely anonymous. He come over to us, and we had a beer bomb, and we were doing that. And while he was in the middle of doing his one, I poured my Captain Morgan's into the top of it. So it was just beer, and then there was Captain Morgan's. And so as soon as the beer drained
rough.
and the captain started going in, he just went like that, and then just went. He did a spit take, and then
Emptied
got
out.
one breath in, and then just vomited everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then while he had just finished vomiting, and he just pointed at me and was like, "You did this to me."
It was like the end of EastEnders, mate.
Yeah. It was just how like it was you. You did that.
I'll come for you when you least expect it. I'll come for you.
Yeah.
That's bang out of order, mate.
That is, yeah, for sure. But
Did he cat you lot up?
I was so scared of doing cat, I would never. The state those guys were in.
Yeah,
At Camp Ketamine.
that. Oh my god. You do see some mad casualties at them festivals, though.
Oh, reminded me that we're packing up. It's the final night it's the final day of the festival. It's the get out of the field festival day.
Yeah.
When everyone's packing up and leaving. Fucking, we're all packing our tents up and shit. Someone walks past our camp. There's a can of beans on the floor with a ring pull thing. They pick up the can of beans by the ring and go to fling it.
It's been opened.
No.
No, he degloved his finger.
He fucked his finger up so bad. I didn't get to see the actual injury or anything.
God.
But he tried to throw the can of beans by the
Ring pull.
the ring pull on the thing.
He degloved.
Yeah, and fucked his hand up. And he was like, "Oh, I've got to go to the medic tent. I've got to go to the medic." And they all ran off. And I was just like, that is literally the final 4 minutes of the festival, I think. You managed to rip your finger off.
That's horrific.
Yeah, that's horrendous.
People never Google degloving
Yeah.
a finger. That's fucking. I've seen it in real life. It was.
I don't know who wants to hear that. We've got a weird thing with fingers. Our Uncle Colin. Our Uncle Colin lost his finger in a folding chair.
In a
didn't he?
deck chair, a wooden
yeah.
one, an old wooden. That's a way to do it, mate.
That's
Two
gnarly.
blunt pieces of wood. What a legend!
And now he's got a little stump of a finger, but his the nail grows out of the middle of the stump. That's so funny.
Old tight Uncle Colin. Oh, Colin.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Good times.
Let's actually go into the drawer this time. Instead of like 3 times.
Yeah. Let's look at some tapes.
That's waffle some shit. We're going to look at some tapes now. Yes. Okay. That's our main tape there. That we're going to do later. Do you want to do first? Is the one you're interested in? Is there a blank?
Yeah. This one's just. It's got a label on it, but it's just loads of letters.
What's this? This is. Oh. Okay. It's a cassette with what I would imagine as a foreign language. So we try and Google Translate photo thing. See if it comes up.
Can try. No, that's just the names.
I think it's not a language. It doesn't know what it says.
It's just some bizarre names. Let's just stick it in. I reckon it could be
All right.
very strange. Oh shit!
Oh hell yeah! All right.
What the?
It's rap music.
It's actual. What do we do? This is just someone's.
I think we better rewind it, haven't we?
Go on, pull it to the start.
Do a pull up. Yes, we get these tapes from boot sales. We buy like bulk tapes, and we also buy from like a what are they called?
Duplication. company.
That's it, a duplication company where they get loads of spare tapes and throwaways and shit. And so that's why we have tapes that have stuff on that we don't know what it could possibly be. And this one is that white label one with random
It's just got loads of
letters on
letters.
it literally says AKKKZT and Skinny
Finster.
Finster.
Wait, that's
Who's
Skinny Finster. Sounds like a rapper. I hope we get some bars.
All right, let's see what this is. I think this is rap music.
Yeah, I think we might just. Yeah, they're active on YouTube.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, as in...
I just put Skinny Finster and there's loads of YouTube videos from like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, hell yeah. From Skinny Finster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got your shit here.
Ziemlich, gleich das schon höre.
Alle anderen machen Dauerfehler, nur du. Du bist unfehlbar.
Oh my lord.
I love this shit so much.
Habe ich dir wehgetan?
Hast du mit Absicht gemacht?
Oh god. Wait, I can do this.
You doing?
Ich kann machen, was ich will. Du möchtest mir.
Bring some extra drums.
Ohne macht
Or bring some
Der neue
space.
Mann, der jetzt für uns beim Zoll arbeitet, den hat er bestochen, obwohl ihn keiner von uns kennt.
Das ist ein Risiko, das wir eingehen müssen. Oder kannst du mir verraten, wie wir sonst die Wagen rauskriegen sollen? Tu nur so vorsichtig wie es geht. Ich bring ihn bei.
Jesus.
Menschen, Feind, mit Leib und Seele unbehelligt als Juwel, einfach ein paar Quäle. Das ist der Teufelsgeist, den wir jeden Tag bestehen, die gegen sie müssen überleben. Menschen, Feind, mit Leib und Seele unbehelligt als Juwel, einfach ein paar Quäle. Das ist der Teufelsgeist.
What language is that?
German.
Is it?
Die gegen sie starten.
Oh. It's German, guys.
It's German.
There's some German rap. Do we move on?
Give it a flip.
Ooh, is it both sides? Who's between?
Wie schon, Claude Van Damme. Ein Kick und du küsst den Boden. Bleib besser.
Yes.
The first part.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Like John Claude Van Damme.
Wie schon. Wie schon, Claude Van Damme. Ein Kick und du küsst den Boden. Bleib besser liegen, Penner. Untergrund sind die Methoden. Wir kommen auf keinen Nenner. Wieder einmal vereint. Onkel Chop Chop dreht am Zeiger. Ein Dicker
This is
mit
this
Finger für alte drängigen Neider. Wenn wir uns das Wasser reichen, ich seh keine Konkurrenz. Das ist Rap für die Straße und nicht für TikTok-Fans.
You talked about TikTok.
Meine Attitüde ungenau insane. Das ist bei dir viele machen nur das gleiche. Eure Mucke finde ich scheiße. Gebe einen Ficker für euch. Also bitte sei mal leise von der Saale bis zum Lecker. Eine wunderschöne Reise. Drückt dir meinen Namen auf, damit du weißt, wie ich heiße. Die 808 die Cowbell Blow. Wenn der Hype spielen sich.
Oh, this is just good.
Yeah, it's
Can you
just
just play
so
the
nice.
whole tape?
That's probably the only clip I'll play.
I'm keeping that.
The whole thing.
I'm keeping that. That's going on the wall of tapes.
Going on the wall of tapes.
Big up AKKKZT and Skinny Finster.
Finster.
There is some hardcore shit, I'll
Yeah,
give you that.
I think that's some German hip hop right there.
Very good.
I've been listening to a lot of German, drum and bass rap. There's
is it?
lots of
Like really hardcore drum and
no,
bass.
it's like liquid drum and bass with German rapping over the top.
Oh my god.
It's really weird, but it's fun. But I've been listening to lots of that recently.
That's a very weird combo.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Should
we try another one?
Yes. Any more?
Let's try this one. This
We've got
one,
a new tape.
This one just says, what does it say? C39 40 at 58. I reckon that's like a timestamp. Pan. So the
Pan
record
pipes. Let's find out.
Is it Black Sabbath?
They wish. Do you know what's really funny is not to diss anyone, but this is genuinely how some bands send their tape to the duplication company. Like, make a bunch of them, please.
Make loads of those.
Yeah, everyone needs to hear this. That guy's giving it.
I'm going to fast forward it for a good portion and see where we're at.
Yeah.
So there's 40 minutes of that if anyone's interested.
What genre is that?
It's just rock.
Is it just
It's
rock?
old rock, yeah.
Because I just think, I guess it's the same with all music genres.
Just rock and roll, isn't it?
It's the same. It just sounds.
Go to any pub that's just got a generic rock band playing and they'll be doing that, basically.
Yeah, but I think there's like 4 bands that play that music that are famous. You know what? This is suffering.
It's so painful.
Yeah. So when I was at music college,
I want to smash that.
This is suffering from one of the problems that I think that I learned at music college is they said when you're practicing, turn the volume down so quiet that you can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like that the music is lower than this level here, because you'll hear everything
Yeah.
and you'll fix it. Whereas these guys,
They've gone the other way.
did you hear that one guitarist? He just started playing with some other band a minute ago. He's just like, oh wait,
I feel like that's all of this type of music though. When it's like it's three dudes stood with with their legs wide apart, playing guitars in a garage.
I think this is more like dads. This stuff to
yeah,
me
it's a
is
bit
more
older.
like 50-year-old.
It sounds a bit skater rocky now though.
Nah,
No, don't.
it sounds like fucking Slade.
They were never that heavy. This, yeah, it's definitely dad rock. That's
Yeah.
what it is. The genre, dad rock.
Yeah. Right, so we're
rock
midway
out?
through this tape.
How do we keep diverting so much? Just the start or the end? The end.
Duplicate that, please.
That is a done deal, guys.
Done deal.
No,
Right, we're done with those guys. No smashing.
I'm not allowed to smash it because I cursed this room last time with roll out the barrels.
Yeah. All right, I'm picking one.
We're flying. No, we're not. We're flying through tapes. That's a bootleg as well. Love seeing a bootleg tape. What's that say?
It's got writing on it. So I think it'll be music.
Yeah.
Should we have a quick
Chuck
have
it
a
in.
quick check?
We might find something to.
It says
Sample.
David Alexandre, a drop in your hand. But then on side B, it says a drop in your hand, Sean Wilson.
Oof.
So it's like two different versions of the same song.
Like, both do the album. Who did it best?
All right, this is David's side.
Got no beer in Belfast town.
Oh my god.
There lives a girl.
What the fuck? This is like creepy music from a fairground, but with country singing on top. That is bizarre.
Fairer than the cloud.
I think it's just
I'm wearing
Accordion. It's accordion country music.
yeah. All right, flipping it over. Let's see if Sean Wilson does any better.
It's like double time.
It sounds like the same song, but double time. All right, we knew that was going to be music.
Oh,
I don't know who either of those artists are, but that tape actually had writing on it.
That just says stereo. It might be.
Yeah.
Is that one?
All right, this is a new tape. This one has no labeling, like saying what's on the tape.
It's got a brand on it, and it's the same brand as a few of the others, so I think it
Thomson Electronics.
very good quality tape.
Looks it. Let's see if anything is on the tape.
It's another famous band that we don't know.
Wasn't me who shamed you. It's not fair to say that. You wanted to work, I gave you a chance at that.
What the hell is
The
this?
same era.
Wasn't me who hurt you.
I don't know
That's
any
more
of the
This
than
names.
I'm
is terrible.
worth. Don't threaten me with the things
Don't,
you
they'll
do
come
to you.
after us. The people will come after us.
Wasn't me who shamed you. Wasn't me who brought you down. You did it to yourself without any help from me.
It's so weird.
Wasn't me who hurt you. I showed you possibilities. The problems you had were there before you met me. I didn't say this had to be. You can't blame these things on me.
Not even trying.
Everyone's going to be furious that we don't know who that is.
But like, Google doesn't know who it is. All right, let's do one more tape. I've got a random one here. It's partway played. It's a TDK, and it has Walking Wounded. Oh, is that going to be a band?
It's going to be either country music or a band.
Walking Wounded is written on it. So that's
It's a handwritten one. It's usually a good sign. Oh, yeah, man. I'm in. I'm 100% in.
yeah. All right, go on. Should we rewind or
Oh.
let's see what happens?
Bagman tune.
Do you know this?
Recognise it. Everything But the Girl.
Every face on every bus is you and me and him and her.
I'd definitely listen to this album.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't, because it's kind of Massive Attack.
Yeah, I haven't heard this before.
Nothing can replace the sound of you.
Remix.
Nice.
Nothing can replace the sound of you.
Going for it. Wait, let's play it at full speed.
No, I'm never gonna let you go.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm never gonna let you go. And now I know I had to trust. Though you never made it.
This is a tune.
Thought you never felt it deeply. Now I'm never gonna let you go. No, I'm never gonna let you go. 'Cause I could have loved you forever. I could have loved you forever.
That's quite quick as well, isn't it?
What do you want from me? You're trying to punish me.
We can't just play that shit. I mean, I'm adding this to my Spotify shit now.
That was good.
That's well good.
Never heard of that before. Everything But the Girl, Walking Wounded.
What is that? What that tune was? Is that what it was called?
Released in 6th of May 1996. Oh, this tape draw's pretty good.
This is the longest way to discover new music.
Yeah.
Very
we
good.
found like 2 new albums. Like
We found
out of
some
this
new
whole-
genres,
out
mate.
of this whole pod. Right. Should we go to the final tape?
Let's
Try
do the
and-
main one.
I hope he does something chill in here because we've been recording for a long time now. I just want to remix something.
We might just have to listen to it and go, nah, this sucks.
This
Bye,
sucks.
everyone.
I'll read the contents of this bloody booklet.
This is
Right.
Paul McKenna, Sleep Like a Log.
This is the Paul McKenna Sleep Like a Log tape.
We've done a lot of tapes, right? And it seems to be, no matter what the problem, learn to meditate. And if we've got a Sleep Like a Log one and you don't do that, I'm going to be fuming.
Solve to all your problems. It's the guided relaxation.
Just meditate.
Yeah. So on the front of this, I just want to say that he is doing what I can only call satanic hand signals. He looks like Baphomet.
Go on Google and search Paul McKenna, Sleep Like a Log.
We'll post the picture.
Oh, yeah.
More go on Google and look at Baphomet and look at his hand signal.
What does it mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way Paul McKenna took this photo and was like, yeah, I think that hand gesture's perfect.
It's completely natural.
I just accidentally did that, but that's fine. He's trying to do something with this cover.
He's any a part of the NLP crowd, which is neural linguistic programming, and them guys get a bit weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
The hand signal means something.
Oh, we've got to Stop Smoking for Good here as well. Do we have that one?
Don't think we got that. Do we?
Don't know.
We've got a Paul McKenna set of 4. I bought them.
Oh, okay. Well, Sleep Like a Log, Supreme Self-Confidence, Eliminate Stress, and Stop Smoking for Good are the 4, apparently. Stress. Eliminate stress. Stop worrying. That's not on the list.
Yeah, we did a Stop Smoking episode already, so maybe I avoided that.
Yeah. Didn't need
guess what?
McKenna's take.
Check this out. We did that Stop Smoking app. A year later, it worked.
I don't smoke anymore. Yeah, that's true.
Just it didn't know because we didn't have the booklet. It says that it takes 6 months to set in.
This tape. What? This tape says, "Do not listen to this tape if you suffer from clinical depression or epilepsy."
What? You must have some techno music on it.
It's epilepsy got to do with it. If in doubt, consult your doctor. Imagine going to the doctor and being like, "Can I listen to this?" And the doctor would be like, "What?
You can't get
Yes.
You cannot see a doctor for shit at the minute.
Listen to whatever you want.
Can I listen to this tape?
Wait, can I
just
listen?
as wait, are you epileptic? Yeah. Well, don't listen to Sleep Like a Log.
Yeah, I'll avoid that one.
Let me check my book of tapes not to listen to whilst epileptic.
Check your doctor's recommended listening list. So instructions, it says, step 1, listen to the tape only when you can safely relax completely without being disturbed. That's a good sign. Step 2, listen particularly to side 2 5 times within the first week of use.
What?
Okay.
We're at the start of side 1.
Step 3, even though you may well achieve instant success, listen to the tape regularly to reinforce the hypnotic suggestions for a few weeks. Side 2 will not necessarily put you to sleep. You will find you respond in many different ways, and relaxation may be one of them. However, if you do fall asleep, that's perfectly all right. Many people
falling asleep with this fucking.
Many people experience trance amnesia.
I told you there was some trance music.
Scooter, are you ready?
Sleep.
We're at trance amnesia and awaken unaware that you may have been hypnotized.
Oh, what? We might hypnotise ourselves.
When you are in a trance, you will still be able to hear my words and have an awareness of other things. Remember, if for any reason or emergency you need to wake up, your unconscious mind will awaken you. With that in mind, relax and enjoy trance. It says enjoy trance at the end.
I really hope there's some trance. I really hope it's like 90 minutes of psy-trance.
We're going to... Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
go.
go.
I think I just start it. See what happens.
Here we go.
You may well achieve instant success.
They've always got this music. They've always got that.
You are about to sleep.
Just so like,
Night, love, I'm going to go to bed now. It's time to get some shut-eye.
I've got this new tape. Apparently it's really relaxing.
Night, love. Night.
Oh, God! I'm Paul McKenna. You are about to sleep.
Hello.
Like a log.
This is Paul McKenna.
I think his voice was like that.
Hello. This is the guy deep inside me.
This tape will get you to sleep.
The energy. The energy is
What's
there.
the cocaine's worn off?
Hello, this is Paul McKenna. This tape will get you to sleep. Use both sides of it and you will sleep like a log. Follow all my instructions fully and completely, and I promise you will experience a tremendous improvement in your sleeping.
You're in the background music.
Music by Mike Strobby.
Oh my God. Big up Mike.
Big picture music.
Big Mike.
Recorded by Mike Osborne and Andy Turner.
Two people to make that.
And in your whole life as well. When you sleep...
They're like, we really like the tune, but can you turn it down to 9% volume, please?
Well, you live better. And when you live better, you sleep better. A circle of positive reinforcement is starting in your life right now. This side of the tape is directed at your conscious mind. That's the mind you actively think, listen, and make decisions with. I will explain a number of techniques you must use to establish a natural, healthy sleeping pattern. Use these techniques methodically and deliberately until they become habits for you. They will provide a framework in which your natural need for sleep is properly and completely satisfied.
Now,
on the other side...
I feel like the original tape is him like, hello, we're gonna make you sleep. We're gonna make you sleep right now. Get ready. It's gonna be
Two more lines and I'll sleep.
Yeah. Whereas I think it would just slow it down, add a little bit of reverb, and then it's like totally more listenable.
Chill this guy out.
Let's try relax him a little bit.
This tape is a powerful hypnotic induction
which harnesses the power of the unconscious mind to help you sleep well at night and awaken truly refreshed. The unconscious mind is the larger mind, which contains all your
Now I can sleep
memories,
to that.
wisdom, and awareness that you are unaware of at any one time. It has all your latent abilities and inner
We're going in.
It's just that.
Inner power.
Yeah, I think that's much more chill.
Now listen to it in normal. I bet it sounds mental.
You should listen to it only when you can safely ignore the outside world completely. Sleep is a natural part of a natural rhythm. Nowadays, it's all too easy to get an unnatural rhythm into our lives. So part of what I'm going...
Oh my god. So this side is just a podcast.
Yeah.
Like fucking, do you reckon side 2 is going to be...
It's got to be a bit telling us... it's got to be some sort of meditation, like to quiet the mind down and go into a trance.
Right.
To ask you to...
Go into trance music. That's... I'm going to fast forward side 1. This is him talking about how he's about to hypnotize the fuck out of you. But we'll listen. We'll fast forward and that, see if he says anything cool.
I'm loving this. That's really got me hyped. I'm definitely...
That's what I mean. It's such a build-up.
I'm definitely not ready to sleep like a log.
You are going to sleep soon.
The secret...
It would be so funny if side 2 is just him like, and now, counting backwards from 500. 499. 488. 498, sorry, I fucked up. I don't know how to count.
Let's try imagining sheep.
Actually, I do know how to count. Breathe deeply. I'm very good at counting. In fact, you think I'm the best counter around. All right.
The best counter.
I'm real good at counting. 1, 2, etc.
etc. He's too hyped, mate. This guy.
He is.
Paul
Right,
McKenna is kind of still like this now. Actually, you seen any?
Except he's bald. No.
He's and very very rich.
Yeah. No, I don't know what he's up to now. My memory of him is from 2001, I think. I Can Make You Thin.
Yeah. He can make you anything. Stress, sleep, thin.
Yeah.
Super successful.
Paul McKenna, I Can Make You Thin. That's his last name to me.
He done quite a lot of radio stuff, and he come across like he was having a mental breakdown in every single one.
Yeah, so he's got the energy.
Yeah.
What we should do is a sleep aid. All right. I fast forwarded quite far in. Let's see if he's still podcasting.
Moment. And it's what we go through on our way to deep sleep at the beginning of the night. But if we let ourselves nod off during the day, again, the natural rhythm is disrupted. We must make sure that the stage 1 sleep only happens at night, and then it will always lead you
straight down into the 2 hours of deep sleep you need
to be thoroughly refreshed.
He basically said, don't have naps.
Yeah. Step 1, don't have naps. Right,
I reckon
we're going to flip over.
This has got to be
hypnotic
induction. Oh my god, this side literally says hypnotic induction.
Yeah. Do not listen while driving or operating machinery.
Have we ever figured out if being hypnotized is real or not?
Yeah, it's not real.
It's definitely not.
No. You have to be
we've listened to
suggestive.
so many of these tapes and I've never been hypnotized.
I don't think the other tapes are trying to hypnotize us, though. They're trying to put you into a state of relaxation.
There's some that were hypnotic ones. That Stop Smoking one, I listened to all of them.
Oh, yeah, that was supposed to be.
He was like hitting rhythms and words over and over again.
If you had looked into the spiral.
Deep into the spiral.
Then you probably... That probably would have helped with
went
the
through that
hypnosis
spiral.
part.
I went deep into that spiral.
I think hypnosis exists in as in a state of mind. So if you've got someone at the CRT center and they're having to live there, they're away from their family in essentially what is a rehab thing, and then
/ cult.
Yeah, and then they go to classes every day to look at a spiral while saying your sacred trigger word, and then you listen to a hypnosis tape. I think the surrounding of that might help you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get into the mode.
Yeah, definitely.
But some cunt who's I'm gonna make you into a chicken. Go, come on stage now.
Oh,
yeah,
you're a chair.
They have to be. They do a vetting process to see who is willing.
Mike.
Yeah, to see who's willing to fucking.
What
do
about
it.
Darren Brown then?
Darren Brown says he's not hypnotizing you, he's suggesting. It's misdirection and stuff like that most of the time. Like his stage show and stuff, and like his final act is all about the entire show trying to make you think the other thing.
I think I remember watching one where he made them all forget the show as soon as they left.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing people in the lobby, and they were just like,
yeah. But you could... How many people did they interview? How many people
4.
did they... Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
this one looks... He's just stood in the corridor completely baffled, like
T-posing. Just like...
Let's interview this guy.
Yeah.
He's sound of mind.
All right. We've rewound the tape all the way. Side 2.
Hypnotic induction.
Yes. Let's see if
He's got to slow his pace down, right?
I'm sure that hypnotic induction
3, 2, 1. Right, we're meditating. Imagine you're at a lake. Run around the lake. Run. Faster.
Yeah.
So what?
Right. Now you're tired.
Swim.
The dream version of you's tired.
Now swim the lake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to start with the large horns ensemble again.
That's the sound of the British ship turning up on foreign lands, mate.
Now to sleep.
Welcome to hypnotic trance.
Ooh.
If you're listening in stereo, these words should be coming from the right-hand side, and these from the left.
Nope. Have we got stereo?
No, because there's a stereo. We don't have a stereo tape player. No,
okay.
Tape heads.
Yeah.
Mono.
All right. So it might have been helpful if he was whispering in our right ear or our left ear. All right.
You can play this tape when lying in bed at night.
Wait, why is he in a hall now? It's
more relaxing in a corridor.
And there was no trumpets on this section, which is...
Or during the day to prepare to sleep well at night.
I reckon there was, and then when it went in for the final edit, someone was like, "You need to lose the horns."
Paul, come on.
The start of the hypnotic induction, you sound like you're on a boat on cocaine.
To listen to it, you should be comfortably sitting or lying down in a place where you can relax and comfortably ignore the outside world. Trance is an altered state of awareness.
That's a sample.
Literally, that's to say that needs to be in a...
I bet it is.
In a trance song.
I guarantee someone's already done that. And then it's...
He should be doing loads of voice acting work. He's got the...
He did for like 35 years.
Okay, cool. I don't know.
He's got an amazing voice.
He's got a great voice.
Everyone wishes they could project. Lucky we got
like
a pop guy on this.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
You will still be able to hear everything I say, and you will not become unconscious, but there will be changes. You may find that you do not...
You will start puberty.
Consciously remember it all afterwards, but simply find yourself comfortable.
Yeah. Start puberty now.
Immediately.
All them when you follow my instructions.
Start puberty like a log.
There's no resistance.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
I don't know. I like it though.
At all. In trance, your perceptions can alter.
There's music.
Let's go.
No.
Let's just let him
It can range from deep relaxation to fascinating and absorbing differences in your understanding and awareness.
Classical music.
You don't have
I don't know. It's a pad. There's a pad on tape.
Give it a go.
to make an effort. Try to think or stop. Thoughts just happen all by themselves, and here trance does too.
God.
Simply notice your own perceptions and feelings.
Oh no.
We can't do no music on it.
What are we going to do?
Don't know. Do I learn
Let's
the
fast
notes?
forward and see if you...
Yeah, that's it.
Out and in.
You can make it big.
Out and in. As you focus your attention on your breathing,
It sounded American all of a sudden. Slow down. What are we going to do about it?
Don't know. We can't put anything on top, can we?
Not really.
now my voice will take you into trance.
It sounds good
Here.
slowed down.
You don't have to make any effort at all. Simply let go. You can also notice your pulse, the beating of your own heart. Allow yourself to become more and more absorbed.
The vocal fry.
More.
He's got the tubes, hasn't he? He's got the vocals for the job.
Your own awareness.
I think it sounds better when we slow it down.
Definitely.
His voice.
In your mind now.
He's purposely doing that.
I've learnt a new technique. I send Morse code signals with my vocal fry. You will sleep now. Sleep. Feel yourself.
There's that guy.
Relaxing.
There's that train conductor on the Underground, isn't there, that people were recording and sending into the Adam and Joe show.
Who's that?
And he was like, "Welcome to Peckham Rye."
Oh yeah.
Peckham Rye.
That's
so good.
I don't know what we're gonna do though, because there's music on it.
Well, we're gonna have to bail out because the podcast's finished.
It's like 2 hours long.
And I need a nap, like a log.
It's worked. Yeah, there's no
Counting backwards from 300.
That's right. I can't believe I can't believe that.
How did you call it? That's it. This is over.
I can't believe it.
That's the ending we needed.
Play some keys.
300. 299.
Are we doing this?
298. 297.
Don't need Paul McKenna.
296. You asleep yet? You sleepy? No. Okay. 2. Where were we? Start again. 300.
Does he actually say that? There's no way he counts down from 300. We've got to play and see if he does actually count down.
He fucking definitely does.
Yourself to become more and more absorbed.
We heard what his voice sounds like on the other tape.
He was so chirpy and up.
And now suddenly.
All right.
Your own awareness. In your mind now, start counting backwards from 300. 300. 299. 298. 297.
That's so good. I can't believe I guessed it. That's so funny.
I wish the end of the pod could just be the rest of him counting down. Can
Yeah,
you do that?
I think he must stop.
No.
Do you reckon he goes?
That's right. It doesn't.
What? Sorry, we keep pausing this.
There's a weird edit.
Right.
298. 297. That's right. And it doesn't matter if you get lost or leave a bit out or forget. Just start again about the same place. No.
Yeah,
Just start about in the same place. You're not in counting.
Are you a woman? I'm hypnotizing a woman right now.
That's horrible.
That's very funny.
What the fuck?
He obviously tried to overlay it.
It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Sounded a little bit fruity.
How did they... It's like they wanted to overdub, but they didn't turn the volume down of the counting. And so it's all just at plain level, and it's his own voice.
No, I think you predicted the whole thing. He starts counting and then gets lost. And then he's like, don't worry, I'll just overdub that. And it doesn't matter if you fuck it up.
Let's hear that bit again. Listen to his little vocal fry. It's so good.
That's insane, man.
298. 297. That's right. And it doesn't matter if you get lost or leave a bit out or forget. Just start again about the same place. Notice that you don't notice when you lose your place and drift off, only when you return momentarily before becoming more absorbed. So as long as that part of your mind is active, it's fine that it counts. And when it doesn't count, that's fine too.
Fucking hell. I don't.
Love it.
We're definitely not going to be able to make any music on that.
No, I
That
think we
was
can
hilarious.
end the pod round about here.
That was good.
There's
That was absolute chaos at the end. What the
there's
fuck?
I feel like I've heard this somewhere and it's not my original thought, so please excuse this if this is another comedian. But the funny idea of the fact that like the counting down from 300 thing, because it's either a sleep aid or an exercise to complete manic breakdown, because there's no chance you're going to be like 5, 4, 3.
It's coming. I can feel it.
2, 1. Fuck! It's still awake.
Got to start again.
Just counted all the way back from 300 and I'm
Should
still
have done
awake.
I knew it was a 500 night.
Oh, that's so funny.
What a ledge.
Yeah, I can't believe that I said count back from 500.
That's incredible.
And he did it.
You guessed it.
And then before we even heard him doing it, I did an impression of what it'd be like if he did do it. And, and it was the same.
I got money on eliminate stress being very similar.
I think all of them, I think all of them could very much be similar. We might struggle from the fact that we can't remix it.
Oh, God, it's funny
Fucking
though.
music.
It's
We might
really
have to
good.
try and remix the introduction thing rather than the actual hypnosis part.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else have we got? Have we got any closing things? No, join our
No.
Patreon if you want more of this. We're literally going to do another hour or so for the Patreon. And
join Patreon, find our music on Spotify, find our podcast on Spotify. You're already listening.
This is, write this down. There's a list of stuff to do. No, shout out to our current Patreons though: Jake, Anthony, Sci-Fi, Jack, Azul, Alison, and Nigel. I've used your first names because GDPR or whatever.
We appreciate you guys.
Yes, we love you guys very much. And switch over to the page now for new stuff. for a whole other
For the
hour
naughty
of
bits.
new stuff. All right, peace out, guys.
Laters.
Oh shit. Where's the
outro?
outro? There's the outro. Hey.
Bye bye.
Yes. See you on the next one.
Something about tapes.